Hey everyone, welcome back to Eclectic Alu. Today I wanted to talk about fakeness. So what's going on with fakeness in the US especially, sorry. And the people that surround Charlie Kirk, why are they being so fake? What's going on? You know, narcissistic people, they don't want you to have a self. They don't want you to have your own goals. They don't want you to think. Stop. They don't want you to think differently, but they don't want you to think. So what's going on with that, really? Tell me, guys, what do you think about all this? I think this is very hypocritical. This thing where Charlie Kirk has been killed. What? People don't want to know more? What's that? I've been listening to a lot of people that surround him and then they come out as super fake. Why do people allow this? What's going on? I mean, I think I know what is going on. I don't know. This is terrible. I don't like this. Because this is so similar to narcissism, right? This is narcissism. People wanting to wipe out other people in order to do whatever they want with the world. It's horrible. Since this is an English-speaking channel anyways, I wanted to say that. And also, I'm sort of changing gears. And since I want to talk more about recovery from narcissistic abuse. So I've been showing some things in my Spanish channel, like food. This is from Mercadona. It's a supermarket here, which I love. They make the healthiest, ready to take out food, basically. This is salmon, rice, and veggies. And then the most beautiful salads. They're everywhere in every supermarket here. But I'm showing this, and also this Cezanne thing that I got. I got a jacket, a blouse, a Cezanne blouse, which, if you know me, I think I mentioned this here. Yes, I have a white and blue shirt, and those are from Gap, from years and years ago. You can see that and check that in my channel. You will see them. I always wear that. And since I moved, I'm buying things that I only really like, and so that's how I feel now. Really, I want to buy things that I really like, and I think it has to do with having been through CPTSD and narcissistic people trying to control my life, and so this is very much so healing. So this is an perfume. I wouldn't have bought this in the past because I was buying a jacket and also my blouse in brown. That's what I wanted to say. I found the same blouse in brown. I'm going to show it to you. But yes, and so I bought this. This is symbolic, right? This is Cezanne perfume. So good. My ear is very perfumed now. Okay. So very nice. This is a floral and lemony. I brought this because growing up with my parents, we would travel a lot. Very young, I would travel a lot. We would travel a lot and see new places. And I was lucky enough to know the world. At 3, I was in Europe, being from Argentina. So I was very lucky always. So I've always had fragrances from different parts of the world, especially French. And so that was part of my identity always. And so I wanted to help you get rid of the guilt that makes you be you again. Is it clear what I'm saying? I'm trying to help you remember who you are. And by showing these things, the takeout, let's talk about that. So in my past relationship was not very nice to do. That wasn't a nice thing to do. Because everything had to be handmade and home cooked. And yeah, I love doing that. But then there's moments where you cannot do that. I really like to cook, by the way, which is very interesting. So they tend to do these things also. You already do things they think you should do, but then they criticize this in a way where they take you to a role where you are not. Like I was put in a role where I always wanted to not eat at home. False. I'm a homebody. I'm an introverted person. I love staying at home. But I'm healthy, I'm normal. I also like to go outside and eat outside once in a while. I really enjoy it. I also enjoy having takeout in the US and here. This is why I'm sharing this from the supermarket, which is very healthy food and very yummy. And this would have been so, no, against that, completely forbidden. So that is one thing that they do. So you already are wholesome. You're a person that is normal, and then they take something that is already good from yourself, and then they change it into, oh no, you are doing something that is wrong. You're buying too much food outside, and then they criticize the time you are using for yourself. So this is why we feel very guilty when we do stuff for ourselves. I bought recently these trousers because I'm on this part of my existence where I'm buying things that I truly love, since I've moved from Argentina to Spain recently, and I had to leave a lot of stuff. Luckily, things I didn't want to see in my life again, but other things I had to leave them because I didn't have room to bring them here, but I really liked them. So now I'm getting new stuff. And this is one thing we can do here. This channel started by me showing stuff that I got and vlogging and editing beautiful videos. I'm so over the SEO, so I'm doing whatever I want. I hope you follow me and like it, because I'm enjoying sort of the mixture between recovery from narcissistic abuse and manipulation and people trying to control you and stop you and, saying, no, you shouldn't do this that you like. So my SD card was full and now we're on the cell phone. So yes, so let's talk about sleep and perfume and takeout and new mugs. What do you think? Let's do that. Let's start with, am I crazy for wanting to exemplify what it means to get better from narcissistic abuse by showing you some things that I'm doing right now that are fun? I bought this mug recently. Sometimes these things can cause a lot of problem in a person that is recovering from narcissistic abuse. I got a question that said, how can I overcome the guilt? So narcissistic people want you to not have time for yourself, because if you do, you are not going to be easily manipulated. Okay, so if you have time for yourself and you sleep well and you do things that you love, you buy perfumes that you like to try and see if you like them, this one's nice. And then if you do things that you enjoy, like I bought a new jacket and things like that, but I noticed that I'm not doing this normally. There's always something there that's kind of trying to stop me. Let me know if that happens to you. And although I can buy it because I work and thank God I have my money and I can do this, sometimes I stop myself out of guilt. And other times it's hard for me to start filming videos for you guys because this is in my Spanish channel, has been so criticized. So if things that are good for you, things where you feel you're being useful, your work, your everyday life, those things are being criticized, stop doing things that allow you to feel alive, happy, and healthy in your own life. And then you start thinking, oh, I have a problem with procrastination. Maybe I'm a procrastinator. What can I do? I'm so bad at everything. I suck at everything. I cannot finish anything. No, it's all about the inflamed inner critic, which we need to take down in order to buy the perfume that you like, buy the mug that you want to buy. Let's talk about pajamas. Hold on. So, is this counselor crazy now? She's showing you pajamas. Yeah. So these are Intimissimi. I just bought them. I haven't used them. I washed them and just haven't used them yet. I bought 2 of them. And I also already had one, which is gray, and it's so soft, so soft. And things like this help you sleep better. Although you may not have a problem sleeping, which, great, you're out of CPTSD, but still, things like this, buying things that you enjoy. These are the Intimissimi ones, are so soft, and I love them. Completely recommend them. So, narcissistic people don't want you to sleep because they want you always deprived of sleep, because that way you are easily manipulated. So you are easily manipulated, and then they can do whatever you want with you. And so you start losing yourself, your identity, your sense of self, until you become, like they always say, a shell of a person, maybe. But if not a shell, you're not yourself. It's like I was saying, growing up with these parents that I have, we would always travel and have fun, buy new perfumes and stuff, and so that was part of my identity, which was starting to be criticized years and years ago, right? With my experience with my narcissistic relationship. So this person would criticize things that are part of me, also things that I really enjoy. Those things make my cup fuller, and that way I can work better, do stuff, and so on. One other thing that was very criticized is food. I should cook all the time, and if I wasn't cooking because I was busy doing other stuff, I would want to have takeout. Healthy one, maybe, or maybe not as well, which is fine too. That was very criticized. So now this is very important for me, because this is part of me getting healthy food already bought in a Spanish supermarket, which is Mercadona, is the best ever. Salmon, rice, and veggies. And super healthy, super tasty, super nice. It's home cooked, and you buy it at a good price, and you can eat that. So tell me, how would you criticize that? Still, my brain goes there sometimes. So I wanted you to understand the level of things that we are being attacked, where we are being attacked when we are with a narcissistic person. Things that are part of yourself, or the things that make you proud of who you are, part of your identity. That's what I mean. Allowing yourself, giving you permission to buy things that are nice for you, that you enjoy, that you like, things that make your life easier, things that make you time. So if I have more time, I can work. Things like that. By the way, in Suzanne, I bought my new blouse. The blue one I showed you in other videos. Well, I got it in brown, and I will show you in my next video maybe. So let me know what you think. I'm going to have my yummy lunch. Bye. Take care.